Welcome, I'm Lynn of Lynn Stitches Creates, and welcome to my floss tube about can I cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Wednesday. I am very late this week, May 11th. This is episode 40. I wish I was still 40. If I known then what I know now. But anyway, welcome. If you are new, thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when my crazy channel is on. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming back. As you can see, Ashley is not here this week. She went home to Georgia. She's visiting her family, and then she is going on vacation with a friend of hers, a much, much needed vacation, because if you've been with us, you know February, March, April have been crazy, crazy months for us. And now that my son is doing well, she needed a break. So I hope she has a great time on her trip. I'll let her tell you all about it when she gets back. They had a plan. That plan fell through. They had a second plan, and then she texted me yesterday that a third plan is what's going to happen. So it should be interesting. She'll have a lot of good stories to tell. So anyway, but like I said, I'll let her tell when she comes back. So, I do not have any finishes this week. I have a lot of whips. I actually did quite a bit this week. I was able to attend 2 different Zoom calls on Mother's Day. I stopped in for about an hour and a half at the Garon Zoom call on Sunday, and I worked on my designer focus for this month, which is Blackbird Designs. And then I switched over to the Black Needle Society Zoom because Laura of Black Needle Society decided that's what she wanted to do for Mother's Day, is sit and visit with everybody on Zoom. So I was there almost till the end for quite a while, until my husband decided it was time to make dinner. So he made steak, London broil, and asparagus, and baked potatoes, and used our new stove, and may have cracked the top. He tried. It's all good. It came out good, but you know, he is anyway. But so yeah, so it was a pretty quiet Mother's Day weekend. So if you celebrate Mother's Day in the US, happy Mother's Day, or happy belated Mother's Day. It's always bittersweet for me because it reminds me how much I miss my mom. So anyway, we're not gonna get sad. It just turned off hot here, and you can see I'm starting to sweat already. Oh my goodness. Turned the AC on last night, so I like the AC. I don't mind AC, but I also enjoy having the windows open. And we've had so few days where you can just open up the house and enjoy the air coming through. So hopefully it'll calm down a little bit for a couple of weeks before we really have June, but you know. It is the middle of May, almost. Yeah, it is. It's the middle of May. Tomorrow's officially, I guess, but anyway, I'll stop babbling now. We'll go on to showing you whips. So first, I'm going to show you, I worked on Candy 614 Stitcher, my very good friend. Last year she started mental health care salve for the month of May, and I am working on Forbidden Fiber Co's Sparkle. Your sparkle is not defined by the darkness other people see. So I put 2 more lengths of thread in, and so I've got, ooh, you can kind of see the color difference today. So I've got the D and I've got the E at the end of sparkle and started to go up the L. So made some progress on that. I am using, this is 32 count. It's not named, but it is named. It's from the Hungarian dyer Nicholas Flamel, and I got it as part of a set. It's called the Agatha Christie collection. So he names the collection, but not the two individual. It came with a blue as well. Oh my eye is just gonna water today, isn't it? Allergies are running high here too. I do take something for allergies, but I didn't last night because I got lazy. Next, I worked on my flower fairy from Stitchy Princess. She's Stitchy Princess on Etsy and Stitchy Princess Black if you follow her on Instagram. She is in Ukraine. Her posts the last couple of days have been very, very sad. It breaks my heart to read them, and I just keep praying that this war will be over soon. But I have been changing the colors on my princess, and this is where I am now. So I've almost got her skirt. There's another color that goes in the middle and then in between each of those hearts, and I still haven't decided what color I'm gonna do. And then she has a belt here, and then there's some, like a flower, a very subtle flower in the middle of her wing, and I haven't put her mouth in. And I actually made her neck one stitch short, so I had to add a couple of stitches there. So the only place it really shows, it's right here, but I like her. I think she's really cute. So I'm using for the skirt, bodice, and flesh tone, I'm using Almond M&M silks, and they are beautiful. This silk is actually a 12 strand instead of a 6 strand, so I had to use 3 strands for the 32, which was pretty amazing. And that flesh tone, isn't that amazing? I love it. And this is a Fortnite fabric. This is a 22 count, 28 count Fortnite fabric. That was part of their fabric of the month, and it is Overcast. And let's see. Sorry for the zipper. I forgot to unzip that. I was working on my Whip-Go, and my first Whip-Go for April is Heartstring Samplery Whip It Good, which, you know, if you're my generation, you get it. I know some of you are younger that still kind of get it, but we had the song first. And I'm using a Bestitch Me fabric, which I believe is called Orchid, with Bestitch Me silk for it. And there's what I've gotten done. It's a cute stitch. It's a fun stitch. And as I've been working, Ashley's been asking me if I've been, you know, trying to be fussy to like get things like this. And I'm like, nope, that just worked that way. It probably won't happen again. But I love the way the spool came out, and the flower here. To me, that just came out perfect. So that is a lot of fun to stitch. And then the other one, not my from Whip-Go, I only have worked on the one whip go so far this month. I've got to get the next one out for next week. Over the weekend, I will work on that. But for Garon's Designer Focus, for Blackbird Challenge, I am working on Cats on Parade. I haven't decided if I'm going to finish it in a drum or not. But, so I'll show you where I was. And then that's where I am now. I finished the cat just as Gary was calling on me to show what I had been working on. And then I added in the 2 crosses and that motif while I was on the call on Sunday. It's such a cute one. I love it. So that's that. And the last one that I worked on while I was on Zoom with Black Needle Society, I pulled out my New Year's New Start, which was the Black Needle Society's from, I shouldn't say it's not their pattern. It's Modern Folk Embroidery's pattern, The River, but it came in the Resolution stitching box with the floss from Forbidden Fiber Co. And I'm doing it on a 28 count. It's called After the Harvest by Bestitch Me. And so that's where I was. And this is where I am now. So I put in all the letters and then I extended the borders because it was getting kind of late and I didn't want to start working on more of the letters. So I love the colors. And this fabric there, that's a little more true to the color that the fabric is. It's more of a orangey brown tone with gray. So that's that. So yeah, so not a bad week for stitching. I don't have a lot of haul. I've just got a couple of things. I was talking with Janelle of Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time, and we had said a couple of months ago she had been showing Poltergeist Pirates pattern, and I had said she's going to be at the Black Needle Retreat in August, and I said we need to start that together, and then I totally forgot about it. So I was looking for fabric and I ordered from XJU Designs. Actually I got it from Rebel Stitcher on Designs, but it's XJU Design Fabrics. It's a 36 count because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay extra for the this is much bigger than you think it is. This is 300 by 250. So to get it on a fat quarter that fits, right? The fat quarter, you have to go to 36 count, which means I won't be able to use the buttons, but that's okay because they give you stitching options for the things that are buttons. So I got Midnight Ride, and it may be a little lighter blue than I want. I've got to get the floss next, so I think it'll work. Let me know what you think. Garon has a 16 count of Bang from Crosswing collection, which is the called for fabric. I kind of like that. I just hope the 36 count isn't gonna throw me. But there are 44 colors of floss. And I say it like that because there's also 6 rainbow calorie. So it's Charted and Sullivan with DMC. Yeah, so it's Charted with 44, excuse me, 44 Sullivans. They give you the conversion for DMC and Anchor. If I can get to Craft Gallery, because Craft Gallery sells Sullivans, I might get the Sullivans. I was looking online. I found a place online that sells Sullivan, and they were having a 25-cent sale, which, if you're my age, you remember when DMC used to go on sale for 25 cents, and that was great, and you would buy just stuff just to have because it was such a great sale. And I went through and I put all the colors. I put 43 because one of them is black. I've got a Cone of Doom, so I'm just going to use DMC. But I put them all in my cart, and I get to the end. There's a $5 floss pulling fee. And because I didn't hit $35 for the free shipping, it would have been $13 for shipping. It's like, well, I'll buy DMC here at Joann's or Michael's with a 20% off coupon. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it in the Sullivans or the DMC. Sullivan is very close, I know, to DMC colors. But I always kind of like to do it in the Charted colors just because that's what caught my eye. You know, it's the colors and the pattern. I love the pattern too, though. Don't get me wrong. But so anyway, so that piece of fabric from Rebel Stitcher Design. I have her website in my description box. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. So Janelle, I am getting going. I'm getting ready for August. Speaking of Rebel Stitcher, if you follow her on Instagram, you know she announced, well, she's been doing, let me put it this way, she's been doing a quarterly needle minder club. She started doing a monthly, wow, bi-monthly Cottage Garden Thread Club. And she just announced on Saturday that she's going to have a Halloween box. I will not be part of the Halloween box. I have other commitments and could not do that too. Not that my bags are the only bags in the world. She's got Jen from Jasmine's Custom Bags, which, you know I love my Snoopy tote bag, so it's amazing. But anyway, she did say on her floss tube yesterday that those clubs you can only get into by emailing her. So look for her email on her floss tube or within her Instagram posts about the clubs. They are not on her website. She hasn't figured out how to put them on her website. So if you're interested in any of her clubs, which I am in 2 of, I won't be getting the Halloween box because I really don't do Halloween. Sorry, Colleen. If you do a Christmas one, I'm there. Anyway. And Garon posted, not only are they planning a retreat for next May 2023, they are going to have a Christmas box. And I've been asking Gary about doing a Christmas box. When he did the first 2 boxes, I'm like, are you going to do a Christmas one? He kept telling me, no, we're not going to do Christmas. So that was fun to hear. So that'll go on sale in next month. He's doing his sign up for his box next June. Yeah, right. June 25th of 2023. And the Nice List box, the Advent box that the Black Needle Society does. If you followed me for Flossmas, either of the 2 years I've gotten it, I got it in 2020, I did it all on my Instagram. And if you go to my Instagram account, my Lynn X Stitches account, not my Lynn X Stitches Creates account, in the highlight reels, you can see what I got for the nice list box the first year. Excuse me, I sneezed and now my nose is running. I should take my allergy pills. But you can see some of what I got in 2020. And then I did Flossmas here on YouTube this year, and you don't have to go through every single day, but you know, the last week, yeah, that was all really good. It's hard to say. I can't tell you. You can look at the Christmas Day one, the final gift, which was amazing. But anyway, they are great. They are a lot of fun. Boxes, and those will go on sale May 25th. So it is a big investment. Yes, it's a lot of money, but oh, it's so worth it. It is so worth it. Just, even if you won't love half of it, it's still worth it. It's more than worth the value. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because anyway, other haul that I got, I had ordered from Athena of Stitching Goddess Designs for the Murder Mystery box that Black Needle Society did when we had the retreat. I had ordered A Stitcher Cannot Survive on cross stitch alone. They also need their murder mysteries. But I didn't have it in time for the retreat because I asked her to also include this one, Stitching Because Adulting is Hard. And I have been dying to wear that one, but hopefully Colleen's son will keep his grades up and Colleen will come visit this week and I will wear it on Saturday. So thank you, Athena. I love them. They fit perfectly. I tried a new style, which it took a little extra for her to get that color, and I love it. So speaking of Black Needle Society, each week we pick from the Black Needle Society Stitching Challenge deck. I have been not doing well. I did find a pattern that I have that says Friends on it, but I didn't start it, so that was last week's challenge. I just pulled from the front. I don't want to pull from the front. I just want to pull from the middle. I'm pulling from the middle. And stitch on a piece with a silhouette. Well, gee, that's perfect because my Garon focus is the Cats on the Parade, and that's all silhouette. So there we go. So stitching on a piece with a silhouette this week, easy peasy. Okay, project bags. Been working towards StitchCon. StitchCon is coming. It's less than a month now. Let me see. Or it is a month today? No, it'll be finishing a month today, I think. Let's see, look at my countdown for StitchCon. StitchCon is 29 days, 2 hours away as of right now, May 11th, at the time I'm filming. So, I've been working on my trunk show. Almost to where I want to be for each weekend. So, it's exciting. I hope I do as well. I know last year everybody was just excited to be there. It was the first time out in however many months, and it was a lot of fun. So working, stitching, everyday life. My son's better. My grandson's got another ear infection, poor little guy, and a tooth's coming in, so he's just miserable, which means his parents are miserable. You know, it's never ending. It's just a cycle, isn't it? So, alrighty. I believe that's all I wanted to share with you. Black Needle Society is packing the May box. As I told you last time, they had a hiccup with one of the contributors to the box, and had to get a different item, so that came in a little late. But I know my packing slip has been printed, which means in the next day or two they will be to the mailbox. So hopefully, I know she had said they were shooting to have them to us by the 18th, so it looks like that's going to happen. And I don't know how we're going to, I don't know. Yeah, when it comes, Ashley's not going to be able, so I guess I'll be doing that one by myself. She'll get to unpack it herself then when she comes back in June. I have another box from another company that's supposed to come. I ordered a box from Fiber Co. that should be coming, I think in June. That one will come. And then Ashley was enabling me yesterday with stuff from Fangirl Fibers that she just announced. She's doing a countdown box at Christmas that is Encanto themed, which I really love the movie Encanto. I was kind of when I first watched it, and then I watched it a second time, and I don't know how many times I've watched it. I'm one for musicals that if I really like it, I will watch it multiple times so that I can learn the song. So, but I think it's really cute. But she also has for Fangirl Fibers, she's got a box that's it's Muppet themed from a Muppet Christmas Carol, and she's planning to send that out. I think I'm trying to remember what I read. It's for like the Friday after Thanksgiving for you to start your Christmas stitching. The Friday after Thanksgiving, here in America, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. So I'm not sure which one I will get. Fangirl Fibers is going to go on sale right around the same time that Black Needle Society does, and I think my husband would kill me because I just paid for a big trip for myself, which I'll tell you about probably in July. So many good things, not enough time, not enough money. It's fun though. Anyway, I have kept you long enough. Have a great week. I will see you hopefully on Monday and not late.